completely 180 degrees. We are now detached from the pier.
My plan for today is try to fish something. With the bread, not one single fish shows up, so...
I don't know if you noticed, but it doesn't have a front stay, doesn't have a back stay, doesn't have spreaders, anything.
Stanno volando via?
It's the second day. We arrived yesterday, and we arrived in 35 knots of wind to this small island that I don't remember the name, but I will put it under the video. Anyhow, it blew for the whole night, 25 from the land, and then it did something. I have never seen anything like that. It blew from the land, so it came from there, from the whole night, and it was 25. Now, in matter of a minute, and I'm so sorry I didn't have it on I wasn't registering it. In 1 minute, it essentially blew 25, then went down to 3, and a minute after just shifted 180 degrees, and now it's coming from there, from the open, and you can see the building of the waves and everything. And it was freaking amazing. Now we are not way near the pier. Wait, this was freaking amazing. It went completely 180 degrees. We are now detached from the pier here. We were completely against. Now we are detached from. The waves are building, and it's blowing 30 at the moment. You can see it from the pier. It's blowing 30, but it changed from one side to the other in a minute. I was on a call, and I was looking at the instruments while I was talking, and it went 25, 3, boom, other way around 30. Guys, what I can tell you is this Gulf of Patras, or whatever the name is not going to be easy. It's gonna blow like this. Then at some point tonight it will do exactly the same again. It will drop to 0, and a minute after it will start coming from the land again. It will keep doing this for the whole week. So the next window we have is actually Friday, and I think the next anchorage should be behind those windmills there. Behind that there is a small bay, and that should be the next one. It's like, I imagine like anyone who sails in here in the Ionian. This is not the Ionian, this is the Aegean. Anyway, well, this is still the Ionian, but you know what I meant. They need to be like the best of the best. Look at that. This is 35. This is 35. These people have to be so good at sailing, because it's completely unpredictable. It goes from one side to the other, and you can see the blonde. Wait. She's re-evaluating all of her choices, all of her light choices. It's freaking amazing.
Guys, second day in Trizonia, and the island is very nice, but of course it's out of the season and everything is closed, so we will probably have to stay here till Friday, when my plan for today is try to fish something, because we will probably gonna be out of food in about 3 days, and there are no supermarket on the island. So we will try. When my father came to visit, he teaches me some fishing techniques, so today I'm gonna try to use it and hopefully try to catch some fish for dinner. We'll see. You can see I have 2 hooks, the first one and the second one, and my bait is mussels. I bought them fresh in the market in Italy and I freeze them. Okay, changing outfit because it's too cold and it's too wind. The first thing I will do is try to put the mussel on the hook. They have this. This is like micro elastic that you will try to keep the mussel on the hook. We'll see. Okay, try to pass first in the hardest part of the mussel. And this elastic will keep it still on the hook. Okay, our fish rod is ready to put on the water and we'll see if I can catch anything. Okay, I will leave here the fishing rod and keep watching if I see anything at all. I really don't know if there is any fish here, so I will try to put some bread in the water and see if anything shows up. With the bread, not one single fish shows up, so it will probably be no fish at all here. Okay, it's been an hour. Let me see if there's something on the hook again. I don't think so. Yeah. Everything is still there. I think there are no fish here.
Hey guys, so we have been here in Trizonia for the better part of the week, just waiting for the right weather window to go to the Corinthian channel. And tomorrow, Friday, looks like it's gonna be a great day. It looks like today we have sun and the wind is coming from east to west, no, so west to east, which you say, ah, that's perfect, but it's 35 knots. So thank you, but not thank you. We are gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow should be same wind, but a lot lower. That's the hope. But anyhow, I wanted to show you this. This night, at some point, we were sleeping, and this thing came to the pier, and it is probably a custom-made someone's project. Like, you know, this is engineer's project. And it looks so cool. One thing that it has, I don't know if you noticed, but it doesn't have not running stays, or what's the name of that? Anyhow, it doesn't have stays. And anyway, it doesn't have a front stay, doesn't have a back stay, doesn't have spreaders, anything. The two masts are conic shape, and from the texture, it looks like they are carbon, even carbon fiber or fiberglass. The whole thing, my guess is the whole thing spins in order to open the sails. They have two sails of the same size, so it looks like a goleta. I don't know the name in English, but it looks like it is like a goleta, and also have the dagger boards on the two sides, which I don't know if it's like in a catamaran, so it doesn't have a keel, but it actually used the dagger boards. This thing looks amazingly cool. Maybe people will get angry that I'm videoing their boat, but it's really cool. You see, even the pilot part, the guy used he have like a seat and all of his instruments in there. This is so cool. Again, the roll bar. It have even the how it works on the back, even the router.
rudder, rudder,
It's something, you see? It's something there which essentially comes out and have like an external kind of router. I don't know if that's like the autopilot. Wait, that one there is the autopilot. Met with the guy, and essentially he told me this is the second, he's the second owner. The first owner created the hole, and the second owner did the whole roof and everything else. It was born like this. So apparently what it does is it have the masts they go through the hole, and they're really flexible. The entire mast unfurl, as I suppose, and the two dagger boards is because it have a keel, but it has a small keel. It has he told me 40 centimeters draft, and then the dagger boards give him the stability. Apparently it runs really well in 50 degrees to the wind, and all the way to the sides, and really good on the back, but it doesn't goes up the wind that good. You don't have to do with the running states and stuff like that. That boat is amazing. You see, that's the kind of innovation I want to see. I don't think it's an innovation. I imagine you guys will tell me that has been done for 200 years or whatever it is, but it's actually really cool. In the meantime, I'm testing the capabilities of the sun and the inverter and everything else. We are producing water. The water maker, as you know, consumes 1500 watts. We are producing, it is about 11 a.m. and we are producing 900 watts from the solar panels, which means that we can keep running the water maker for something like 10 hours, I think it says. The tanks will be filled in about half an hour, and then we will still have the rest of the day to produce all of the energy that we need to refill the battery. So right now we are producing 700, an average 700, 800 watts. We are consuming 1.2, and the batteries are 92%, and it gives me 10 hours of discharging. We are giving 140 watts in DC, 71 watts in AC, but it's not giving me any information from the panels. I need to look into this and understand what's going on, because that's weird. My God.
Too much wind for our solar panel. Stanno volando via?
3 Doritos después.
Ha strappato le viti,
Madonna! No!
Pero mira que ha strappato le viti. Joder. Se llevó.
Anche l'altro è andato?
Tutti e due, sono di vidrio, sono di vetro. Guarda, guarda, guarda. Ha proprio strappato le viti.
Non ci posso credere.
Sì? Guarda che roba. Pues bueno, ya sabemos que tenemos que comprar en Atenas.
Oh Madonna. Another thing to buy to change in this boat.
What's 400 each. Guarda. Ha spezzato le viti.
Oh my god, it broken.
Sì, io sono di vidrio. Sono in maniera. Perché lo cortó proprio, mira. Para que no salga volando ahorita. ¿Ves? proprio tagliato completamente il...
My God.
la cara a la fuerza de esa ráfaga.
How many knots you think?
Al mínimo 40, 35, 40, porque hasta ahorita estuvo haciendo 25 y no tuvieron este problema. O sea que esa ráfaga fue particularmente recha. Ese es el tipo de ráfaga que la agarras con las velas.
You want to do a minute of silence to our solar panel?
Completely gone.
I can feel your pain.
Well, you know, it's just things, but it was at least 40. These things, keep in mind, each one of these is 12 kilograms. No, 22 kilograms, each one. And it had 4 knots each side, so 8 knots each side. And it completely broke the knots. Wow. Which is, by the way, it's like, you know, silver lining. It's really good that it happened here, because this is one of the things I wasn't sure about. It's the wind gauge of that system there. So, because I always felt that it was a little bit flimsy. So now I know that, okay, we can rebuy them, and we will rebuy them, of course, but I need to find a way to lock them from the top, so this can't happen again. And it can't happen like when we are sailing, or the wind is coming from the back, so they would blow it against us or against the sails or something like that. So no, it's okay. It's just things, you buy things, but lesson learned. The only problem
That means only less shower for me.
exactly. The thing that concerns me is we need to find 2 of exactly the same size, because they fit inside those squares. So we need to be sure that it's exactly the same size, so they will fit in it. That's the only thing. So it might be that we are not going to find them, and we are going to stay the rest of the 2 months here with them and buy them in Italy, where I bought those ones. That could be one of the things. We will see.